Alright lads, so today we are going to be starting a new series on the channel, me tackling the hard difficulty Guild Quest only using 1 out of 5 characters, basically the bare minimum to show you lads that you don't need max transcenders to clear this Guild Quest, right? You need max transcender characters to clear Guild Quest quickly, but if you're just trying to go for the clear, which personally is good enough, this is basically here to serve as a demonstration of what teams you should build and how you should be building your team, and how to tackle some of the harder content in the game, like the hard difficulty Guild Quest, especially if you are somewhat of a new player. So because this is round 1 of the new Guild Quest rotation, we are going to be going against REAPER enemies, and we do want to bring range characters, because as you can see here, we do get the range attack damage ×2, and the enemies do have midi resistance. So unless your character has Marauder, for example, you can't bring them, and even then, you probably don't want to bring them. So this is the team that we have got here today. It's a very simple team, but it's really, really effective. So 6th Anniversary Eisen is going to be our main lead. Now, it is worth mentioning here, lads, that as you can see here, my characters are still basically max transcended 5 out of 5, but I've basically removed all their transcendence slot. So technically only Eisen here has 500 extra SP, right? And the same can be said for the Orihime too. I removed all her slots, and also for Tokinada, I removed all his slots. Now it's worth mentioning here that Aizen's soul bomb damage is still being doubled since he is, you know, special move level 5, but you'll see that in this video it really doesn't matter all too much, and even if he was 1 out of 5, you would still be able to do it. Now luckily this guild quest is actually very simple, especially if you do own someone like 6th Anniversary Eisen. If you don't have him, I recommend bringing another Vortex character such as Beyond Bankai Kisuke or 5th Anniversary Byakuya. But this Eisen is going to be your best option, so what we have gone ahead and done here is basically increase the SP as much as possible, give him a Tenjitai, and we do have the Sorper sticker. I'm also choosing for this series to not use any OP transcended links, and most importantly, we're not using any 5-star accessories, so no golden accessories and no T-sets or T-cups, because we want to make this as bare minimum as possible to demonstrate that if you've been playing this game for a short amount of time and put the work into this team, you will be able to do it. Obviously, our character is T20, very important, especially when you only are 1 out of 5. If you don't have dupes, you have to make up for it with actually working on your characters and giving them their level 20 abilities, and then you can give them extra skills such as full stamina damage boost, and I have damage to weaken enemies because I am using him for another team, but what you would want to do here is give him weaken defense. But again, because we are going to be clearing quick, it really doesn't matter. But do understand that, right? Listen to what I'm saying. If you're using this team and you want to clear faster, give your main runner weaken defense. We're making it hard on ourselves by not doing that, so just keep that in mind. For Orihime, she is going to be our booster character. Very important that every team does have a character with a boost. In this case, Orihime is going to be riding that. So we have basically given her kind of hybrid links, given her recharge and no attack damage, for example. So Chad here is recharge and full stamina. The Ichigo is NAD and also recharge. And then we have the Soifun, who is also no attack damage and paralysis duration at minus 55%. Since she is T15, we've gone ahead and given her a bonus ability to make sure that she can be immune to paralysis, so we can make sure that she does damage. If she gets paralyzed, we're wasting a lot of DPS. For her accessories, they've given her the Chappy Dispenser, a Hollow Bait, and also a Sorber Sticker. And then Tokinada, our main DPS character, at least compared to Orihime, he is naturally immune to paralysis, so we're basically just focusing on giving him 4 no attack damage links. As you can see here, we have a Shinsui, Zamaru, and also Stark link, and then we also have given him the bare minimum basic build for any character out there: a sticker, Hollow Bait, and also Chappy Dispenser. For his bonus abilities, we have given him 25% full stamina damage and also damage to weakened enemies, because we are going to be weakening, so when we do Tokinada, we're doing a tad bit more extra damage. So that said, very simple team, let's jump into the run. Now, I have tested this team with a full stamina damage build on Aizen, but I think just to play it safe for the most part, you want to just go full recharge. So we're going to use our SA2, and we're going to focus on the mini-mobs, right? The SA2 is to keep the enemies in place for the most part, so our 2 side lanes don't take as much damage. So what I did that I kind of messed up there, I want to try and save my strong attacks, or strong attack 1 and 3, by the time the SA2 wears off. So SA2 is there, back up. Now we're just going to slowly chip away at the boss's HP. Again, very slowly, but we are going to slowly be beating it. SA1 just to distract the enemy. SA2 there, lovely. And then I'm going to SA3 and then Soul Bomb. Now, keep in mind, if we did give him weakened defense, our teammates will be doing a lot more damage against the final boss. But again, once more, we are making it harder for ourselves, especially because our character is special move level 5. And then we're going to use SA2. And again, just very simple team, especially with Aizen like this, or, you know, Byakuya or Beyond Bankai Kisuke. Just trap the enemies in place with our SA2, and your teammates are sure to stay alive. Because that's one thing you will notice in a game mode like this, where if you can't click quick enough, your characters might eventually dying. And your two silent characters, in this case Tokinada and Orihime, are literally there just to do damage. And because they're 1 out of 5, they don't have a lot of stamina, so they might end up dying quickly if you don't have good crowd control. Now, in this case, we had, what, like 16 seconds to spare? 11 seconds to spare. Now, keep in mind, I did get that extra bit of damage from my character being special move level 5, but at the same time, we didn't give them weakened defense. If we did, we would have cleared a lot quicker. Additionally, we also did go like a wonky build in the Orihime. What you really should do with Orihime is go with like full recharge and not no attack damage, so it wasn't really the best build. It's kind of like a clack build for the most part, but it's just a demonstration of what team you can actually use to beat this particular guild quest very, very easily, especially this one right here, easily done because of how many really good characters you do have. Essentially, you just want to bring Aizen, Byakuya, or Kisuke. If you have one of them, bring them, and then bring 2 Ned characters, one of them with full recharge, and make sure they do have a boost. If you can do that, you're going to clear very quickly. If you're struggling to clear in 60 seconds, then that means you need to work on your accessories, your links, or most importantly, get your characters to T20, T15, give them extra abilities, give them the extra stats to make sure you can do as much damage as possible, and of course, most importantly, give your main runner weakened defense. It's very important. We kind of made it hard on ourselves here by giving him damage to weaken. That really didn't help us there, but if we did have weakened defense, we probably would have cleared it very, very quickly. But with that said, that was basically the video for today, just demonstrating a very easy team to tackle this particular guild quest. We will be back with phase 2 in a couple of days' time, where we are going to be going against hollow enemies, and we have to bring melee characters. So, another very easy one, and the next week is going to be the Espada one, and also Captain. So, another pretty hard team, but we should be able to get the job done. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.